Guys, what is going on? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Phil Spencer. That was Phil Spencer all of this week. Microsoft with the deal of the century, man. The biggest Xbox news in all of its history. Maybe not all of its history, but definitely the biggest Xbox news this week. And I have a feeling it's going to be some of the biggest news for some time to come. Guys and girls, Microsoft making a deal with Activision Blizzard. They bought Activision Blizzard, man. It's crazy. Where's Bill Gates right now? Bill Gates is probably in a mansion right now, sipping out of a golden chalice. And he probably, you know, to him, purchasing Activision Blizzard was probably like, he probably didn't even like think twice about it, man. Activision Blizzard, yeah, let's go ahead and just buy it. Why not? Guys, what is going on? Thank you so much for being here this Friday evening and for spending a little bit of your time with me. I am 1VideoGameDude. I'm a guy that loves video games as much as you, as much as everyone who is watching us tonight. Thank you so much for the likes and the love, feeling the love tonight. Let me say what's up to you, beautiful people. What is going on, guys? The crew is in the house. The 1VideoGameDude crew. I need to say what's up to you guys. Parajess, fellow moderator, thank you for being here. And fellow moderator Alejandro Bautista. What's going on, man? And Marky Mark 661. What's going on, man? The moderators are in the house. Spinoza, what's going on, Spinoza? LERA, you made it. You made it. Let's go. Happy to see you. And Turtlezilla. Yo, Turtlezilla, you were MIA for a while, my friend, but I'm happy to see you swing by during one of our live streams, man. Thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated, bro. Hope you guys are having an awesome night. I hope you're having an awesome evening. And thank you to the latest subscriber, Slider. Slider has joined the crew. What is going on? Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. And also a huge thank you to our last super chat, which came via J-Bay, super chatting $9.99 and supporting the giveaways we're having on the channel. Our giveaways are to say a thank you to the fellow subscribers of the channel. And we're giving away $100. $100, guys. We're giving it away on February 5th at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at 1VideoGameDude. Much appreciated to you guys. Thank you so much. Marky Mark is back. Let's go. What's going on, guys? We're gonna talk about Xbox this evening, and very big deal that Xbox did this week. They bought Activision Blizzard. They bought Activision Blizzard for quite a bit of money, close to $70 billion. What would you guys do with $70 billion? You can let me know in the chat. What would you guys do with $70 billion? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of clams. That's a lot of Benjamins. And that's a lot of green. You know, they say money can't buy happiness. And to a certain extent, that's very true. But what money can buy is it can buy Activision Blizzard. I mean, guys, Microsoft literally has now control of major, huge franchises. I mean, we're talking Diablo. We're talking Call of Duty. We're talking Overwatch. It's pretty big. And Candy Crush. Candy Crush. Hey, you know, like, I don't know how many of my fellow gamers out there are mobile players, but Candy Crush was included in that deal. In case you didn't know, the deal supposedly hasn't closed officially. It's all but set in stone by now. But also the and we talked about this on the video that I dropped on Wednesday for our PlayStation Wednesday video slash a live stream. We talked about this on Wednesday that the guy who's in charge of Activision right now, we already know that he's not the kind of guy that he's not a good person, okay? And I'm hopefully I made that clear during Wednesday's video. And we're talking about Kotick. Okay, that guy's not a good person. And I'll tell you guys something right now. If you disagree with me, you can totally let me know. Feel free to let me know in the chat. Your opinion is welcome here, okay? But the fact that Activision and Blizzard was hit with some pretty heavy allegations, and a lot of them were, we talked about all this last year on the channel. They were hit with a lot of allegations from former employees, and it was discovered that those allegations were true. I mean, they had a special investigative team that actually looked into all this and on all these employee complaints, and it was found out to be true, okay? And I'm just saying, you guys, that, and you guys can totally let me know what you think about this, okay? But I'm just saying that if a company, let's take a look at Blizzard was the one that a lot of this information came out about. But there was also stuff about Activision, and I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. Activision Blizzard really does not have a really good reputation right now, okay, in terms of how they treat their employees. And 20 employees got terminated as a result of these allegations. 20, okay? And if you really think about it, and if you really start to wonder, well, okay, 20 employees out of the history of Activision Blizzard, 1991, Kotick, this guy that is finally going to be relieved of his duties from Activision. The dude started in 1991, and I mean, you guys can let me know in the chat. Do you think terminating 20 employees and just coming out and making a statement saying, "Oh yeah, we got rid of 20 people. They were the bad apples"? Well, unfortunately, guys, like, honestly, I mean, if we're looking back at a history since 1991, there is more than likely more than 20 people who are just not good people, okay? And all this information came out with after they were investigated, and so and we talked about that on the channel here last year. And so what I'm trying to say is that Kotick, that dude at the very top, there is no way that he did not know stuff was going down at that company. You know, there is no way. There surely were people that complained to him, sent anonymous emails to him. Even back in the 90s, before social media was a big thing, there is no way that dude did not know what was going on, okay? And the fact that that guy is still working there today, it makes me sick. I'll be honest with you guys, all right? And you guys, if you guys disagree, let me know in the comments. It's all good. It's all good. All right, your opinion will always be welcome. But I'm just saying, you guys, that this deal that Microsoft made with buying Activision Blizzard, it means so much more to a lot more people right now. I mean, we're talking about that this deal means so much more to people who used to work for Activision Blizzard. Why does it mean so much to them? It means so much to them because Kotick now is being basically forced out finally after all these years as CEO. The deal has not been finalized, but it's going to be. Phil Spencer is going to take over as CEO for Activision Blizzard, and he's promised time and time again that he will make sure everyone's taken care of. So, you know, I'm just happy that this dude Kotick is finally, you know, he's still unfortunately still working for Activision Blizzard, and he's still in charge of it, but his days are numbered. And I'm just happy to say that he's finally gonna be ousted. So that's a big W for not only gamers, it's a big W for people who used to work for this company and entrusted in this company. So this is why, like, this deal, we have to talk about this deal, you guys. We got to talk about this this big Xbox news that happened this week, and I would love to hear your opinion about it. But and it means more than just games, guys. I'm saying that it means like a new direction for a studio that a year ago was taking a nosedive. Okay, I came on live here during our stream, one of our streams last year, and I said straight up, I don't want to play Call of Duty anymore because that's how sick I was with the stuff that I read about this company. And so it's a huge deal, not only for gamers, but it's a huge W for others in the industry right now. And it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call, you guys, that, you know, I love video games so much, but I understand that so much work goes into making these video games, and it sucks, but it's the reality of life is that, and a lot of times, not even just in the workplace for game developers, but in like you know, I'm sure someone out there, if one of you guys and girls are watching, I'm sure a lot of people out there who work just normal 9-to-5 jobs in their everyday lives know that this is a problem that that, you know, it's a problem, guys, and unfortunately, and a lot of people don't want to speak up about it, and it's sad, and the people who do want to speak out about it are sometimes they're like ignored, or sometimes they're looked upon as like the troublemaker, and it just sucks. It's a weird stigma that has been around for quite a bit of time, but anyways, we're kind of going outside the box a little bit, but this is a discussion we needed to have tonight, especially when it comes to Activision Blizzard. When this kind of stuff started hitting the interwebs and it started becoming known, and people started speaking out about it, it was a huge issue, and I honestly thought it was going to get swept under the rug. The fact that Microsoft stepped up and bought the company, and Phil Spencer has come out and stated that he's going to try to create like a better working environment for those employees, that hit me pretty personally. That hit me pretty hard, because it's actually, they were still acknowledging the problem that started last year, and a lot of people like me thought it was going to get swept under the rug, but the subject matter and the topic is still very much alive. It's still very much alive, and so we cannot overstate the fact that the importance of this kind of stuff happening in any kind of working environment has to be acknowledged. And so anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below in the chat here. Let me see what you guys are saying. I know I went off on a little bit of a tangent, but thank you guys so much for the 12 likes. Much appreciated. What's going on? Pranked Films is asking, are you getting the Steam Deck? I'm not getting the Steam Deck. Who in the chat is getting the Steam Deck? Ellie says the graphics cards are still being scalped. Very much so. Very much so. Spinoza is going to Japan? What? When did this happen? Pranked Films wants a new Turok for Microsoft. Marky Mark says if I want 70 billion, I would set up 100,000 dog rescue centers. Oh man, that's cool, dude. Marky Mark's a big animal lover. I am too, my friend. I am, man. Jucky says the tiger is in the house. Let's go. Turtlezilla says I think COD will be on Game Pass and Microsoft will try to convince PlayStation to have it on their system. So if PlayStation says no, Microsoft will look like the good guy for offering COD for the PS5. Jucky says, what deal? Jucky, where have you been, bro? Where have you been? Yeah, Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, man. Hey, what's going on, Joss Cohen? Alejandro Bautista says, I totally agree with you, Matt. The CEO should have been fired a long time ago. Yes. Yes, the problem is, like, I understand. The problem is that dude was at the top of the organization, okay? So it's really hard to topple someone who's up there. It's really hard to topple someone who's up there, unfortunately. And I'm just glad that dude is finally gonna be gone. Tori agrees he needed to go. Jaws says, I am glad these companies now are not untouchable anymore. Back then, everyone wouldn't talk bad about these companies. Yes. Yes, yes. Man, I'm totally happy. I'm totally happy about this deal. Parajess says, it just sucks that these CEOs got to walk away with big money and face no consequences for allowing things like what was going on at Activision to happen. And I totally agree, you know, and we talked about this on Wednesday's video. This dude Kotick, the reason he's walking away with money is because he had a lot of shares in Activision. He had a lot of his own personal shares and investments, so when the company got sold, obviously he was gonna cash in. But yeah, it kind of disturbs me that he's able to just walk away. You know, and oh man, it just sucks. You know, maybe somewhere down the line, karma will bring back some kind of something that he needs to answer to, because you know, from the stuff that I read, you guys, and the stuff that I shared with you last year during our live streams, there is no way this dude did not know about what was going on, and it just upsets me that he didn't step up. You know, especially in his position, you gotta step up. You gotta step up, man. You got a lot of talented people on your teams, a lot of talented people that unfortunately were not in a comfortable working environment. Annabelle Montoya, what's going on, Annabelle? And you guys can let me know in the chat, you know, if you think differently, if you feel differently, you know, your opinion will always be welcome here. Don't worry about all that. Danny Castagnon, what's going on, my friend? Yo, you gotta let me know what's going on AEW Rampage. Marky Mark says, my man Chucky just said, what deal? Yes. Slurp a DDD. What's going on, my friend? Danny says, Call of Duty will probably just be on xCloud when they make the final transition. So Danny, actually, you said something that's very interesting. Very interesting. So as of right now, Microsoft has said that only so the first party exclusives are premiering on on through their cloud streaming service, Game Pass, aka xCloud. And Danny said something interesting. So the thing with, they very well could decide to make Call of Duty available on Game Pass. And the fact that we're gonna get into Phil Spencer's statement that a lot of game journalists and other people are looking at right now. Very good point, Danny, because Microsoft does have the power to just bring that Call of Duty to Game Pass and make it a timed exclusive. Very, very much so they can do that. Pera just says, I hope karma is real because otherwise that sucks. I can tell you guys that Kotick right now, you know, he's not living his best life. You can bet that he is going through a lot of personal torment. I mean, if the dude has a conscience, I don't know the guy, but you can rest assured that he is definitely seeing all this criticism and this animosity directed towards him for doing jack squat for the past, I mean, 1991, for the past 31 years. 31 freaking years, man. How are you in charge of a company for 31 years and come out and say, well, you know, this wasn't a problem until recently? No, man, no. It definitely was a problem before, but you just decided not to do anything about it. You know, 31 freaking years, man. Josh says that CEO had a bulletproof contract and number of shares backing him up, but it's over after the acquisition. That's right. It's all over for Mr. Kotick. 14 likes. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. Can't wait to play COD 1 and to see a remake. Yeah, and that's the thing too, is that after this acquisition happens, and even during this whole controversy, the thing is, you guys, and I enjoyed Call of Duty, and I still enjoy Call of Duty, but after that story like came out, it really made me I decided not to buy the latest Diablo for that very freaking reason. And we talked about last year how like streamers who stream Call of Duty and Warzone shouldn't, I mean, they should not just stop streaming, because that's their, like, that was like basically their job and their career. Or other gamers who streamed World of Warcraft for so long, that they did not know about that, you guys, you know. So you can never judge a streamer for streaming World of Warcraft or Call of Duty. They didn't know about it, and even after they found out about it, we really can't judge them for continuing to stream those games, because the reality is that after it was all said and done, only certain people came forward to say that they encountered a problem. And, you know, we don't know the details about what development teams that they were a part of. So it's like, I mean, can you really say that a development team that worked on World of Warcraft in the late 90s had to endure this kind of harassment? We just don't know. We don't know all the details. So definitely never judge anyone for playing these games, you know. Jucky says Microsoft should buy an island. Island boys! Island boys! Yeah, Jucky, you a fan of Island Boys, bro? You a fan of Island Boys? No, tell me it's not so. Oh god, no, I didn't think I was. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to listen to this. No!
I'm an island boy, and I'm just trying to make it. I'm an island boy. Hey, I'm just island boy.
I don't want to. No, no Island Boys tonight. No, no, no. Timothy, shut that music off, man. I don't want to hear it, Timothy. No.
Hey, Drew,
Junkie
come here
said
real quick.
Microsoft should buy an island. He didn't say play Island Boy.
Hey, I'm just island boy. I'm island boy.
I don't like it. I don't want it, Timothy. Never play that ever again. All right? Are we cool? All right. Thanks, Timothy. Man, Timothy over here wilding, man. Anyways, Jaws says with that much money, they can buy 3,500 islands.
Love it here. That's our lifestyle. Yeah, we are island boys. Bro, it's not fair. And I'm just trying to make it.
No, I can't do it. You can let us know in the chat. Why do you think that's the case? Why do you think Microsoft would keep Call of Duty exclusive? I mean, keep Call of Duty available on PlayStation. The official statement that Phil Spencer made, and I shared this earlier on my Twitter at 1VideoGameDude. Yesterday he made the tweet yesterday at 9:15 p.m. Let me bring this up so we can talk about it a little bit more. Had good calls this week with leaders at Sony. I confirmed our intent to honor all existing agreements. All existing agreements. That's a key point we have to look at here. Upon acquisition of Activision Blizzard and our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation, Sony is an important part of our industry and we value our relationship. Cool. Sounds good. All existing agreements. What agreements are those? And that's where we go back to talking about these agreements that Activision had with Sony before they ever realized that Bill Gates was gonna come out of nowhere and drop, I don't know if you guys are, a lot of you guys here in the chat are probably a lot younger than me. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm 95 years old, but do you guys remember Salt Bay? Do you guys remember when Salt Bay was a meme? I don't know if you guys remember that, okay? But here comes Bill Gates doing a little bit of a Salt Bay and was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and buy Activision Blizzard. It's all good. I'll just go ahead and buy them. So before Activision knew that Microsoft and Bill Gates were gonna slide in and just straight up buy the company, buy the developer, they made contracts with Sony. Yeah, they definitely made contracts with them. The thing is, and we're looking at this tweet right now, Phil Spencer did say, hey, yeah, we'll go ahead and honor the, we'll go ahead and keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. That's cool. You know, we'll do that. And we'll honor all existing agreements. But what happens, Mr. Phil Spencer, after those agreements are done with? After those contracts are fulfilled, what's gonna happen after that? And that's the question I have for you guys. Do you believe that after these agreements have been fulfilled, that Microsoft will keep Call of Duty on PlayStation? Leagy says you look slimmer, Matt. Keep it up, man. If you feel healthy on the diet, yeah, boy. Thank you so much for that, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I'm feeling a little bit slimmer. I'm feeling a little bit lighter. Thank you so much, Leagy. Let's go, man. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Wow. Ah. Woo. Not gonna lie, that last flex I did just, it was a little bit too much. I gotta keep it cool. I gotta keep it chill. I gotta take my time when it comes to this losing weight stuff, When you guys get up in the mornings, do you roll out of bed like I do, or do you cartwheel? I want to know. Do you do what I do and just roll out? So much J-Bay for that $19.99 super chat, and for that, my friend, I'm gonna roll out, guys. So let's get into this huge Xbox sale that's going on Right now as we speak, if you guys are into backwards compatibility, then you're gonna love about the games that we're gonna go over that are right now as we speak on sale. Red Dead Redemption right now for $9.90 or for $9.89. Speaking of which, you guys, you know, when you see backwards compatibility sales like this also means if you own the original Xbox game. I know you guys already know this, right? But in case you did not though, if by some crazy chance you didn't know, you can pop in any of these discs, like the Xbox or 360 disc, you can pop it in to your Series X and you can start playing them. So it doesn't mean you have to buy them off the store here. If Fear 2 was a pretty good horror game, first person horror game. Okay, so this is an OG. If you guys see the symbol, you already know the black label at the top, the black strip, means it's an OG Xbox game. We're talking about the Xbox that came out back in 2001. They got Splinter Cell Double Agent right now for $5.99. Oh my god. Okay, so the games that I recommend, we're about to get to one that I really would highly recommend. If you guys ever played Max Payne, yo, you guys gotta play it, man. Bullet Time, guys, where like you can slow down like your environment. This was really actually introduced with Max Payne. We're about to get to a game that the second game I'm gonna recommend you guys get if you've never played it, and it's on sale right now, and it is for $8.99. Binary Domain, yo, Binary Domain. This is published by Sega, but this is literally one of the funnest, like, it's an RPG. Okay, it's an RPG where like you get to level up your character, but it is one of the funnest action RPGs that I personally ever got to play. Just let me know what games you recommend. If you already got to see what's on sale here, what games would you recommend to anyone who haven't played them before? Have I thought of making a reaction video? So we're talking about stuff that like what PewDiePie would do, like reaction videos. Would you guys like to see me react to something? I mean, you're gonna get a lot of this. Okay, hold up. You're gonna get a lot of this if you see me react to any kind of video, okay? You're gonna get a lot of yo! And you're also gonna get a little bit of this, eh? And maybe a hint of this, oh. Right now, the amounts of entertainment you get from Bound by Flame is actually robust, and for $2, it's a good deal. Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway, $3.99. Bully. We're still waiting for that sequel, Rockstar. Give us that sweet sequel. We need a Bully sequel. I think it was heavily rumored at one point. Remember I told you guys a while back I was a victim of the Red Ring of Death? Not once, but twice. The third time I ended up getting a 360. The first game I got for that 360 that I still have to this day. And it was the Xbox 360S. The first game I got for it was Catherine. Now, Catherine, when you look at it from like just the cover art, you're like, what the hell's going on here? Like, I don't understand. But it's a puzzle game, and Catherine is a puzzle game. But it is such a fun puzzle game. It's an isometric 3D puzzle game. Basically just using like 3D blocks to solve puzzles. But it is so fun, and the story is so off the wall. If you're a fan of like crazy anime stories, then you'll really appreciate what Catherine brings to the fray here. Got him! Got him! All right, I'll just let Timothy have his fun there. No worries on my end. The Darkness is $3.99, and The Darkness 2 is $5.99. The Darknesses. Island Boy. God dang it. Now I got that song stuck in my head for sure this time. We're gonna see you tomorrow night with Stock Tracker. So thank you so much for being here, and until we see you next time, stay safe, stay awesome. You're cool, guys. Until we see you later, man. Yay!